G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur Hippie here. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. And so begins a very big and perhaps decisive week for Tottenham Hotspur. Now I've been all zen, I'm trying to keep my zen going because it is after all only Monday in Australia and it's probably Sunday where you are in the world. But pre-season is coming. Our friendlies are approaching and we don't have any defenders yet, and I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. I'm trying to keep it at bay, and this week we'll decide possibly how I'm going to feel about how our season's going to go. Don't want to be dramatic, but our first pre-season friendly is against West Ham, Stratford FC. It's in Perth on the 18th at 9 p.m. and I'm going to assume that they'll probably have to fly out from good old Blighty a few days before, because jet lag is a pain in the bum coming this way around the world. And I know they're supreme athletes, but they ain't getting off a plane 5 o'clock in the morning in Perth and playing a game of football 9 o'clock at night. Well, they might. So it being Monday, and they'll be flying out next weekend, it's a big week. We are still faced with the prospect of the same defence that let in 63 goals last year. And I know Ange is a miracle worker. Ange is the best manager Tottenham could possibly have at the moment. I'm not doubting that at all. But a lot of those goals were not from lack of passing forward, even though we didn't pass forward much. It was of a lack of defending ability itself. Now, we have possibly fixed up one of those leaks. We've got Vicario, who looks like a great new signing as a goalkeeper. I like the cut of his jib. But we still got Dyer, Tanganga, Sanchez, Davies. All these people are still around. And that makes me nervous, man. Makes me nervous. We might score more goals playing Ange's system, but we're still going to let a mighty few in. Unless Ange can somehow get a tune out of these people. So what does that mean for me? It means we have to really confirm the signing of a defender by Wednesday at the very latest, to give them time to do their medicals and paperwork and stamp their forms and all that, to have any hope of any new defenders flying out and playing the first pre-season game. And when you look at the schedule, I don't know if I'm quite taking the Singapore cock-up Don King's run off with some money. When you take into account our schedule, we're pretty much, it's almost like our season starts now. We're playing matches every week without break now until Christmas, or until the Premier League starts. It just runs straight into it. So that's one issue. We've got a defender. We need it. And I've been beaten down by this club so much, I'd just take one at the moment. One is something. One is better than nothing. You know what I mean, man? Would it be Van der Ven? Will it be Tapsoba? Will it be someone else? I don't know. I don't care. Just bloody someone, man. Someone. The other situation we've got is the Harry Kane situation. Now, Harry Kane is back, I think, might have my dates wrong here, back in training 12th. So that's, Wednesday. So by the 13th, I would imagine he would have sorted everything out with his future, because he would have talked to Ange. And I think we will see a resolution to the Harry Kane situation by the end of the week, for sure. I can't see this dragging on any further than that. He's either going to commit to the club for another year. I'm not expecting another contract being signed or anything like that. And I know there's bush turkeys around here. I saw one earlier. I heard a rustle. Oh, there's one up in a tree that's too far away. More top quality. Like a crap David Attenborough, aren't I? Oh, there was an animal here earlier, but it's gone now. So the Harry Kane situation should be sorted out by Friday. I'm fairly confident of that. The whole thing with defenders, and why I'm concerned, is I've just seen this at Tottenham so many times, where we're so close. We're so close to actually, jumping over that line and being competitive. But I just cannot see that with the defenders we've got, unfortunately. I just cannot see it. And this in conjunction with ticket prices going up at Spurs at an obscene amount compared to other clubs. Our tickets cost double that of Man City. They're more expensive than Arsenal. There was a club statement saying we were only our ticket prices are comparable to other clubs in London. I don't know what clubs they're referring to. It's not Brentford. I know they play at a leisure centre, but we pay way more than them. And for what? For what? Where's this extra money going? Enoch and Levy, stop paying yourself so much money and get a centre back. Because I'm telling you, I'll be, by the end of this week, I'm gonna, if we haven't made any movements in the transfer market to beef up our defence, I'm gonna start to think, well, Ange is starting with this job with one hand tied behind his back, and I just don't want us to. I don't want to see my club, Tottenham Hotspur, do that, to waste this golden opportunity we've got with Ange Postecoglou in charge. Now, I'm trying not to be concerned because it's not the end of the week yet. It's not Wednesday yet, but I'm starting to get a little bit of fluttering. You know, there's rumours Wolfsburg are playing hardball, this team's playing hardball, blah 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 blah. Just get it done, man. Get it done, because I will not be a happy Spurs fan if it looks like we're going cheap on Ange. Now, having said that, those defenders that we've mentioned, there might be a couple of left fields come in. They might be guys that Ange has seen and fancies. They might not be expensive. I don't care. That's fine. If Ange wants them, that's brilliant. But man, time is starting to tick now. Time is starting to tick for Tottenham Hotspur to show whether they are a club with ambition or just half-arsing it like we've done so many years in a row in the past. We haven't had a decent defender signing for the last 4 or 5 years, barring Romero. We need them in. Maybe I can pin some hope on Dorrington or the other guy coming through the ranks. But I'm getting nervous. I need to enjoy a bit of nature and get a bit zen and chill out here. Come on, Spurs, man. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let Ange down, because he's the man for the job, you know. If we get that back line sorted, we could be cooking with some special sizzle this week. But we've got to get it done and stop farting about. So come on, you Spurs.